Yes, something in your life has been shifting and you can't fully explain it. You're no longer who you used to be, but at the same time, you're not sure who you're becoming yet. And in that space in between, that's been uncomfortable. That space in between is confusing and a little bit scary at times. There are moments where you sit in silence and you feel like something is changing inside of you. You feel like something is changing inside of you. You look at the same people, but you don't feel the same connection. You listen to the same conversations, but something in you has already moved on. Something in you has already moved on. You've been needing more space, more quiet, more time alone. Not because you want to isolate yourself, but because something inside you is trying to speak. Something inside you is trying to speak. Your your emotions have been difficult too. Some days you feel deeply connected and other days you feel completely off. Other days you feel completely off. Like you're here but you're not here. And in all of this, a thought has come across your mind saying, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? And I want you to listen carefully. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not you're not breaking down. You're becoming aware. You're starting to see things, things that you used to ignore. You're starting to feel things, things that you used to suppress. Things that you used to suppress. You're starting to question things that you once accepted without even thinking. And that shift changes everything. That shift changes everything because once you become aware, you can't go back to who you used to be. You can't go back to who you used to be. You can't unsee. You can't unfeel. You can't pretend anymore. So now it feels like you're in between versions of yourself. The old one, that feels familiar but no longer true. And the new one, that feels real but still unknown. And that's why it feels so uncomfortable. That's why it feels so uncertain. That's why it feels like you're losing something. That's why it feels like you're losing something. But you're not losing yourself. You are shedding what no longer fits. You are shedding what no longer fits. And this is the part of the journey that nobody wants to speak about. The part where nothing fully makes sense yet, but everything is changing quietly. Everything is quietly changing. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. You're not confused. You're awakening a deeper version of yourself. So instead of trying to go back, instead of trying to go back or rushing to figure everything out, just pay attention. Pay attention to what no longer feels aligned. Pay attention to what your energy is moving away from. Pay attention to what no longer feels true because this isn't the moment where everything becomes clearer, but this is the moment where everything begins to shift. This is the moment where everything begins to shift. And if you're feeling this right now, just know that you're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly where you need to be. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And if you feel like you tuned into the right frequency, like, subscribe, because this is spirit of Pula, the spirit of rain. Pula is the name.